Oh, Lord. When are y'all gonna learn? When are y'all gonna learn? So did y'all hear about the 23-year-old Deborah Benefield in Indianapolis, Indiana? She was at a red light. The red light turned green. Somebody behind her blew the horn, telling her to go. The light is green. So she still didn't go. They drove around her. Guess what this bitch do? She followed them. Howling, screaming, followed them. They tried to pull up into a parking lot. She followed them. Soon as they got ready to turn in the parking lot, guess what she did? Pew, pew.
According to court records, the victim was stopped behind the suspect at a red light here on 38th Street. After the light turned green and the suspect didn't move, the victim honked his horn. Prosecutors believe that honk enraged the suspect, who fired one shot into the victim's car.
A single bullet hole shattered the back window of this car and claimed the life of 21-year-old Kentrell Settles.
He's loved by so many people, and there's so many people that's going to miss him, and such a precious life was taken for no reason.
Police were called around 2 p.m. Friday to a neighborhood near 38th and Georgetown and found the victim bleeding in the driver's seat. The young man died shortly after being rushed to the hospital.
He didn't do anything wrong, and for it to still happen, I mean, it troubles you.
It's beyond senseless. The victim in this case honks his horn and he ends up losing his life.
This affidavit claims 23-year-old Deborah Benefield got mad that the victim honked his horn, so she followed him and fired a shot into his car.
The allegation is she couldn't keep her cool at a traffic light.
This is just sad and disappointing that we're seeing this in our society and our culture, where people think it's okay to pick up a firearm and take an action like this and taking one's life.
IMPD officers quickly used license plate readers to track down the suspect's SUV, leading to her arrest for murder and criminal recklessness just a few hours after the shooting.
I'm a huge believer in the license plate readers. It has been a game changer.
Both police and prosecutors hope the case sends a simple message to drivers everywhere.
We have to be patient. We have to be calm.
So it's just a good reminder to everybody to not only keep your cool on the road, and if someone honks their horn, it's not the end of the world, and it should not ever result in gun violence, but those are the allegations here.
After being arrested, the suspect refused to talk to police. She was identified as the shooter by the victim's girlfriend, who was in the car when the shooting took place.
Finally, before the shooting, the suspect did not have any criminal history. She's now being held without bond pending trial. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
God damn. Imagine getting murdered by a torta. Now, I'm only saying she's a torta because she looked like she Latina. But that's a damn tragedy. I hope young men get justice, because I lean on my horn every day. That's why you gotta keep your head on a swivel or be ready to duck. I don't know. The fact that she just randomly shot into his car after he honked his horn at her, as she spot on hit him. Bitch might be a super villain. Bullseye is her name. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at this. This is a goddamn tragedy. What I will say is that I hope she go to jail. Which is the second video in a row I've done about a young woman committing a crime and thinking it's sweet. The last one was the girl that backdoor Julio, smiling all in the courtroom. This Jezebel, I don't even know why you would shoot into somebody's car because they honked their horn. You were stopped at a green light. Horns are supposed to be honked. That's what the car made the horn for. Please, car makers, if you're out there, don't change that shit. I swear to God. Ever since they took the fucking cup holders and the cigarette lighter and the ashtray out the car, shit ain't been the same. Maybe if she had a cigarette ashtray and a cigarette lighter, she could have actually calmed herself down. So please, don't, car makers, do not take the horn off, feature off the car. Motherfucker gonna put a feature on the car that you push a button, instead of your horn honking, it's gonna say, please, can you please move your vehicle? We don't need no gay shit like that. And that's the insult to the gay people. No offense. But yeah, y'all lock her up. Because I'm tired of these people. And it's not even just the young generation at this point. Because she look like she's about cool 34. So she know better. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I'm play devil's advocate right quick. How they're making it seem, I think there's more to it than he just honked his horn and she blasted him. I think he honked his horn, went around her, said something to her, cussed her out, which I'm not saying it gives her free reign to pull a 187. However, this is why you have to be cautious on who you talk to and how you talk to them. Rule one, if you ain't got a strap, don't talk to people like you got a strap. Because there's some people out here that will up the blick on you faster than you'll up the blick. And if you ain't got one to up, it's up and that's your ass. So I'm on my business, but I do lean on my horn. So this has shaken me up because, well, hold up, let me slow that shit down. This happened in Indiana. It didn't shake me up. I'm from the Midwest. Ignorant shit like this happens all the time. That's why I got the fuck out of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Nebraska, Philadelphia, all that shit the same. Well, let me take that back. Motherfuckers in Nebraska can't dress. Oklahoma got shitty clothing sense, but the mentality of a Midwestern person permeates throughout the whole Midwest, which is why you got some cool niggas like me try to do the right thing, be an upstanding person. There's a lot more ignorant idiots in the Midwest. That's why when people talk about Chicago, it makes it a hard fucking argument, because I come from the Midwest. I got family members that lived in the Midwest, lived in Chicago, lived in Indiana, lived in Detroit. I don't know if I got family members. I got family members that lived in Pennsylvania, not Philly, but Pennsylvania. So, and they're all, some of them are like this. Whether it's the dude that got shot or the woman that shot him, right? Because he could have honked his horn and said, "Hey, bitch, move the fuck out the way." Which I'm pretty sure that's what he did. It's in Indiana. I bet my soul he said that shit. Or some variation of it. Why they got a picture of him with his cap and gown on. They can stop the cap. Even if a nigga did graduate high school. That don't mean shit. Probably drove up because he's frustrated. Bitch, move the car. She probably didn't like it. She don't look like she of the community. She's either biracial or Latina. And being by this the Midwest, it's hard to tell. However, she shot him because, and I'm just guesstimating here, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. She probably was like, I'm gonna show him who the bitch is. And now she's looking at 30 to life, as she should. I think senseless crimes need to give people automatic death penalty. Like if you killed somebody over some stupid shit, honking the horn, hot Cheetos, sandwich missing a damn condiment, sandwich missing cheese, hot wings without an extra ranch, any stupid thing needs automatic death penalty. We need to put you in lethal injection chair the next week. After you get convicted, you get 1 week to live. Affirmatively that they prove that you did the shit. Now if it's a gray area, witnesses can't remember if it was you, cameras ain't get a clear image of you type shit, maybe we fall back. But if they convict your ass and conclusively it was you doing some stupid stuff that led to somebody else's demise, go to prison for death penalty, period. Point blank. We need to start making laws that don't take no shit. We need to start passing laws that just, hey, this ain't baseball. You get 1 strike. You out of here. We got to get you out of here because we don't need this permeating through society. No bail, no good time, no parole, none of that. We got to push you to the pearly gates. Let God deal with you. Because clearly down here, you didn't want to be dealt with and you didn't want to deal with people civilly. So let you go to the crossroads. Maybe God and Uncle Charles can understand what the fuck you was going through when you was going through it. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.